Hey kindergartners, happy Friday. Today we have our last writing assignment for our celebration of the 100th day of school, which was on Wednesday for us. Okay? So today we are going to do a If I Were 100 Years Old worksheet. So what I need you to do is print off this worksheet. I need you to get a pencil and I need you to get something to draw with. So crayons, markers, colored pencils are fine. Once you're ready, go ahead and you can pause the video, get your stuff. And then when you're ready, you can come back and join me. All right, welcome back. So our worksheet today says, if I were 100, right? And then it says, I could. What is something you think you could do when you're 100? We're going to write some ideas on here today, and then you guys can make your own sentence, all right? So if I were 100, what could I do? I bet I could count to 100. Maybe some of you guys can do that now. I bet if I was 100 years old, I could probably even count to 1,000. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, so I'm going to write that. I'm going to write count. K, k. Ooh, k. We have a k. Do you think it's going to be a C or a K? We talked about that in foundations. We have to look at the vowel to see. K, ah, ah. Ooh, what letter says ah? Oh, so we know it's a C. K, own, and nothing. Count. Count. Then I have a space. I'm going to write 2. How do I spell sight word 2? T-O. Count 2. And then 1,000. This is how we write 1,000. 1, 0, 0, 0. Count to 1,000. If I were 100, I bet I could put a 1,000-piece puzzle together. So we're going to write that. Put a 1,000-piece puzzle together. Okay? Put. P, p, p. 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 Ooh, that's a hard one. It could be a O or a U from what we know. But I'm going to tell you it's a U. T. Another T, put, and then we have a space, and we're going to put A, and we have a space, and we'll say puzzle. Z, O. Put a puzzle, and then we'll have a space, and we'll put together. T, t. Another T. T. G, g, g. What letter says G? G, game, G. G, okay, maybe A, to, t. Ooh, we forgot, together. Okay, maybe an F, together. So we could do that too, right? We could put a puzzle together. I know most of us are 5 and 6 right now. It's probably a little bit hard to put a big puzzle together. You could probably do a lot of small puzzles. But I bet that if you turn 100 years old, you could put a puzzle together. That would be fun. Now I want you to think of something we can't do. This says, but I could not. And then you're going to think of something that you probably couldn't do. Do you think if you were 100 years old, you could ride a bike? I bet that might be really difficult. Because our bodies, when we get to be 100 years old, our bodies start to break down a little bit and it gets harder and harder to do things. So we'll put the idea of ride a bike. But I could not, and then Miss Wallace is going to write on her paper, ride a bike. Let's stretch out the word ride. We need a R, I. Ooh, what letter has the long I sound? The letter I, good. I, d. What letter says d? D, dog, d. Ride. And then we have a space. And I have A, the sight word A. And then we're going to have the word bike. B. B, bat, b. I. Another long I. I. K. Oh, and we learned in foundations that when there's a k, we have to look at the vowel to know if we write a C or a K. So we have I, so we're going to write a K. Okay? What else is something that would be really hard to do if you were 100 years old? Let's think about this. Ooh, I have an idea. I bet it would be hard to eat hard things. So like I said, our bodies start to break down when we get older, and it makes things harder to do. And guess what? Your teeth, we learned about teeth last week with Mrs. Clemens. Our teeth get weaker too as we get older. So I bet it would be really hard to eat something like a chewy steak. So we could say, but I could not, and then we could say eat a steak. Probably be really difficult to eat a steak. So we're gonna write eat a steak, okay? Eat, let's stretch out the word eat. E. Ooh, this time we have a long E sound. Eat. T. Another T, eat. And then we have a space, A. Then we have another space, steak. S, snakes. Good. St, t. Another T. St, A. This time we have a long A sound. St, A, k, k, k. And we need a K or C. Eat a steak. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to come up with your own ideas. If I were 100, one thing you could do and one thing that you could not do. Okay? Here's my ideas if you need some help, but I want you to see if you can come up with your own ideas. Then down here, you're going to draw a picture of what you think you'll look like when you are 100. Earlier this week, we filled in a picture. We added eyes, and we talked about how when we're 100, some people start to lose some of their hair. Some people's eyes start to lose their strength, so they're probably wearing glasses. Okay? They could wear glasses. If you're a boy, you might have a mustache. Okay? Girls, your hair probably is going to turn gray. All right? So you're going to draw a picture. Some people, too, they have to use a walker because it's hard to walk. And some people are in a wheelchair. So you could draw that as well. I would love for you to take a picture and send it to your teacher so we can see your beautiful work. Thank you guys for hanging out this week and getting your writing done. We're super proud of you. And we'll see you next week. Bye.